Ovulation is a term that everyone has heard of because it is one of the fundamental mechanisms necessary for the beginning of all life. But ovulation can manifest itself in very different ways in different women and can also be disturbed or even non-existent. In any case, there are methods that allow women wishing to be a mother to spot the moment of ovulation in order to increase the odds in their favor. What is ovulation? Ovulation simply refers to the moment when the egg is expelled by the ovary, after which it passes through the fallopian tubes into the uterus where it can be fertilized. Ovulation is therefore the moment from which a woman is fertile. When does ovulation take place? Based on a 28-day cycle that represents the average woman, it usually occurs on the 14th day after the start of menstruation. Ovulatory cycles. But since women do not have the same cycle length, it may occur sooner or later after menstruation. Thus, a woman whose cycle is 24 days will ovulate on the 10th day, and another whose cycle lasts 30 days will ovulate for her part on the 16th day. How long are you fertilized after ovulation? The expelled egg only lives an average of 24 hours, but the fertility period is still a little longer since it usually begins 3 to 4 days before ovulation and ends the following day. As you will have understood, these few days are therefore the ideal time to make love. Are there any symptoms indicating ovulation? There are symptoms that may indicate that ovulation is about to occur or that it has just occurred. One can thus note among these signs a feeling of tension at the level of the breasts, a pain suggesting a point to the right or to the left of the lower abdomen depending on the ovary which is ovulating, or vaginal secretions. More important. No symptoms of ovulation. If you don't have any symptoms, don't panic. Many women ovulate quite normally without any signs of it. How do I know if I am ovulating? In order to put the odds in your favor, there are methods to determine the precise date of ovulation and therefore to confirm its occurrence. The two main methods used are the use of ovulation tests and the establishment of its temperature curve. I've been trying to have a baby for a while, should I be worried? Many people think that stopping the pill is enough to get pregnant within a month. While this is true for some women, others need more time to see their tummies round. Many factors can also delay pregnancy, such as example advanced age, excess weight, or on the contrary great thinness, tobacco, alcohol, or significant stress. Generally speaking, doctors find it unnecessary to worry before a year of testing. After this period, the couple can go for a consultation for a complete health checkup to find the cause of this blockage. What is an anovulatory cycle? An anovulatory cycle is a cycle in which no ovulation occurs. When this dysfunction is observed, the doctor directs the expectant mother to ovarian stimulation, which will allow the ovaries to release eggs normally. What are the treatments to stimulate ovulation? When a disorder is observed, the mother-to-be can be subject to ovarian stimulation in order to wake up her ovaries. Doctors usually prescribe treatment with clomiphene citrate first, with a medicine called Clomid. It stimulates the secretion by the brain of reproductive hormones FSH and LH, which themselves act on the stimulation of the ovaries. This treatment is often sufficient to revive the ovaries and has the additional advantage of being very light since it is limited to a simple taking of tablets between the 2nd and 5th or 6th day of the menstrual cycle. If after several cycles nothing happens, doctors then turn to treatment using gonadotropins, which in turn act directly on the ovaries. This treatment turns out to be more restrictive than that based on clomiphene citrate because it requires regular injections, each associated with hormonal assays as well as ultrasound monitoring in order to observe the effects induced by the treatment. With just a few clicks with our online tool, calculate your ovulation date and increase your chances of getting pregnant.